We back at it. We back at it. We back at it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Please make sure when you come in, make sure you hit that like button. If you have not done so already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have not done so already, please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Guys, what's popping like? What's cracking like? What's is going on?
Was good. Was good.
Not too good, man. My Heat didn't win number one, but we didn't win the first game, but we got them on Sunday, so I'm not too worried about it. But it was just a good NBA final start. So kudos to the Denver, but that's gonna be the last time they win again. But through it all, everything is all is well. All is well. So at the end of the day, Jordan, go ahead, do your thing, man. Go ahead.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Glad y'all in the chat. We're about to get it rolling. So we're gonna get in a really good topic today. I thought about today, and that's we're going to talk about black entertainment. You know, the era of black entertainment in 2023. You know, we're definitely gonna talk about is it helping our society as black people, or is it hurting our society as black people? You know, you can talk about basically about movies, music, how it influences us as a community. You know, like I said, as in movies. Do you think we put a lot of movies out there with black people produce more trauma to us? You know, because I feel like some movies out there that's past 10, 15 years produce movies that might cause trauma, and also with music, especially our hip hop. Do we feel like we're getting a little bit we're changing the culture in the world, or are we maybe, as I said, are we a little bit too ratchet in our hip hop culture? Because we've been ratchet from the 2010s, from 2000 to the 19, all the way back to the 1990s and everything. So is it a case a little bit more worse than it is back in the day? And also with the social media stuff, there's a lot of stuff that we like to, as black people, we like to entertain. We like to entertain ourselves, and we like to entertain, other people. Not just black community, other races as well. Do we feel like, basically, are we going too far, like over, laughing? Are we doing our entertainment, just to get a click, just to get a like? So we're definitely gonna talk about that. But yeah, this is, I guess this is a good topic we're really going to, deep dive into, and definitely gonna hear from us, and like I said in the chat, definitely gonna hear from you guys. So we're gonna play a few more videos. We got on TikTok explaining other people's opinions about the black culture, and then after that we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Akeem.
Lee Daniels also did Precious.
Yes. Another blaxploitation rendition of the worst aspects of black behavior in contemporary American society. Here's my thing. We do have some of that in our community, but so do European Jews. So do Italians. So do Latinos. So do Mexicans. So do Arabs and East Indians. My issue with these Precious movies and the Tyler Perry movies is that every time y'all make a movie, y'all only show us at our worst. White folks also have this. Degeneracy is not the exclusive prerogative of any one group of people. But when it comes to black people, 85% of how they show us in show business is negative and filled with these images. With white folks, you see some of that, but 85% of what you see from white folks, they're the doctors, they're the lawyers, they're the business owners, and most of all, they're the saviors.
Well, at least they have diversity.
They have diversity in presentation.
That's right.
There's no diversity in the presentation of black folks. And why is that? From a propaganda perspective, what? You must kill the image of the black male before you kill the black male. If you study Adolf Hitler's campaign against the European Jews, which was an atrocity, he committed an assassination of the image of the Jew in the German mind before he carried out the human extermination. That's what America is doing. But what is the difference between the extermination of the black man's image in America and the extermination of the European Jew's image in Germany? You know what the difference is? The difference is the European Jew did not participate in the extermination of his own public image. The black man is participating and financing the extermination of his own public image. Look at hip hop. That is the extermination of the black male's image. Look at the Tyler Perry movies, the Lee Daniels shows. Look at the reality shows of black women where they show our women as thirsty, sexually uncontrolled, masculine, and undesirable. But here's the thing, Baba. We are volunteering.
We are complicit in
To
our own
destroy
destruction.
our own destruction.
And that was my
I would have to agree with you. Instead of teaching black people that in order to be black, you have to sound ignorant, live in the ghetto, and things like that, we should be teaching them to cultivate useful skills to have them become productive members in the society. I'm reminded of a story that Larry Elder talked about. He said he saw a black kid reading a book, and another black kid came up to him and said, "That's for white people." Like, if that's the state of black culture, that's not really teaching them to cultivate useful skills to be productive in society. See, that is the current state of black culture, and then we wonder why we have such widespread disparities. It seems to be that a lot of black people have our culture's perfect, so any shortcomings we have is due to white people mindset, which is just dumb and not true. And when people aren't allowed to question the cause of disparities, we're left as racism as the only answer. In my opinion, personal responsibility is the only option. We should be teaching people that they have certain talents and abilities, and they can use those abilities to shape their own future. To the extent that someone succeeds or fails, it's due to their own ability, not because of the system. Stay frosty.
I'm sorry, but I feel like black trauma films and TV shows do not need to be produced anymore. And before y'all in the comments like, oh my god, people should hear about this, people should learn about this. Yeah, in school. Like, you put a gun to my head and said I had to watch 12 Years a Slave, I'm dying. And I feel like it's problematic for various reasons. My main issue is the outcomes of those being produced. From my experience as a black person, when I saw When They See Us, I was enraged. And yes, the purpose of that series was to feel that way. For me, it just feels like a weird constant reminder. My thing is, people are having these experiences in real life. But constantly pushing those images or stories will only uplift the narrative that black people will always have trauma or suffering. Don't get me started on the reaction to these kinds of series or movies. I'm thinking specifically about Jeffrey Dahmer. People have the nerve to get on social media platforms and state that the TV series was not brutal or graphic enough. As if a story about real people, people of color, who were targeted, let's talk about it, they were targeted, not only because the LGBTQ community was being demonized due to the AIDS epidemic, but he targeted communities where law enforcement was more so of a threat than an aid. So I'm sorry a story about real people wasn't graphic enough for you, but it sure was for the families that didn't want that to be shown in the first place. I don't know, at a certain point you just get tired of seeing the pain and suffering of black people.
Black culture is now synonymous with ghetto hood rat behavior. That's why when you go overseas, young dudes, young boys who never even been to America, yo, what's up? Yo, son, yo, my brother, my N-word. That's what you hear from them, because they see that as this is how you talk to black people because this is their culture. And so, no, you don't escape it. At least there was a time when you could, but there are some enclaves of black people who exhibit class. And one of the things that I've done is I've tried to introduce my fiance to those black ladies, those ladies who may be in their 60s now or their 50s, but they come from a long line of classy women. And they have daughters too that behave themselves and act accordingly, who are younger. But for the most part, we're dealing with a thought avalanche right now. This is not the situation. Yeah, a thought avalanche, a tornado of 304. And this is not the problem that Malcolm X had to deal with. That was in line. This is not Martin Luther King's problem. This is not Elijah Muhammad's problem. This is not even the Minister Louis Farrakhan's problem, or Marcus Garvey. We had intact families then. This is a whole new problem. Our families have deteriorated to the core. We don't have families. We got mothers and children, and we got random dudes. That's not families. You can't have a community unless you have families that comprise those communities. And if you got a bunch of women and children, that's not what you have. So, this culture that we call Black American, it needs an infusion of positive, uplifting, unity type culture. But we're pushing so hard against our African brothers, our Caribbean brothers, Hispanics, and other people who have intact cultures. Matter of fact, and I play the game. I play the game with the brothers. You know, you want to be ADOS, we can be ADOS today. We can be FBA. I tell the brothers all the time, we're better together. You know, we're stronger together. But if y'all want to play the gang bang gang, I want to be gangsters, you know, F them in Nigeria. Okay, let's play the game. Let's see how long that lasts. It's just more division. But at the end of the day, we're better together.
So there you have it, chat. You know, we play a couple of videos of people bring us, strong opinions about, Black culture, the Black entertainment. And, to every one of you guys in the chat, I'm, heading out to you guys. I'm heading out to Ronnie. So what you think about this topic, Ronnie?
Yes, and most of them had some good points. Especially Umar. Yeah, just hit me out. You are late. You are late for class. So that means you have detention later on. No, but on a serious tip, Dr. Umar Johnson said something that was very profound to me, because the simple fact is that how the entertainment will always put on an agenda for us to promote their brand, but to simplify us promoting their brand, us trying to be inside the industry does do harm to the Black community, because the simple fact is they are promoting things that don't really put the Black community in a good light. They only show the detriment of the Black community and also the demise of the Black community. Prime example, for guys, sometimes a guy got to dress up as a woman to get a certain role. Sometimes the Black man got to be emasculated. So the other race can be powerful, so the Black man can be less than. So it don't do really any good for the community, but it do a lot of harm to the community, especially when it comes to little boys, because now little boys grow up looking to watching them actors, watching those rappers do certain things, and they think certain things like that is okay, and it's not okay, because at the end of the day, it's demasculating the Black man. Now, when it comes to the aspect of us as a community coming together and try to put a stop to it, the only issue we have as a community, can never come together collectively. We always try to fight among each other, and we always try to separate each other. And I remember I just joined a podcast today where we were talking about, do black people practice hatred, self-hatred? And I think that's absolutely true. That's one thing we do. We practice self-hatred instead of coming together as unity to put a stop to what's going on within the community. That's my take for now. Go ahead.
You want to go ahead?
Oh, yeah. My bad. I was in like a trance. Shout outs to Gore. Shout outs to Just Hear Me Out. I think Medea going to prison is really elevated society. No. So for a person like me who's lived in a negative aspect of the society, I as I'm older, and you get older, you start to get wiser about things. And there's a lot of things that we support, and as far as just dysfunctionality in the community, what we support, the thottery and stuff like that. We are the blame for a lot of it. Now, don't get me wrong, we are the blame for a lot of it, because we feed into the negativity, and the networks say, hey, they like this stuff. Let's produce another show. Let's put out another show. We gave you Empire. We're going to give you Power. We gave you Power. We're going to give you Ghost. We gave you Ghost. We're going to give you some more stuff. So who are we to blame? Who are we to blame? We are to blame. We got to take 50% ownership, but the other 50% for the people who bank off of this. And the thing it works hand in hand. Now, mind you, I want to play a video in the middle of it. People, platforms who are on YouTube, who are profiting from the degradation, the disrespect, and the negativity of the Black community. I don't blame them, but I do say they're co-conspirators. Because you want to know why? We all know talking about something positive on YouTube don't get you no views. We have a bunch of positive content going all the way back 2 years ago that gets no views. That gets no engagement. The day we start talking about fact, women's weight. Yeah. Thank you, mother. The other day, I've seen more engagement on that video than I've seen on any other video ever. But it's just the facts. We like negativity. America loves negativity. White folks are in love with gangsters and mafioso. We thrive and we live on that. So it's not only us. There was a point where that girl was talking about, and I'm going to talk about the Jeffrey Dahmer video. There was more women who was in love with Jeffrey Dahmer and forget he was on the other side of the fence. They were so in love. We're just in love with negative killings, murders, and this is what it is. But especially for us, since we've always had a negative view about us, we empower it and inflate it and say that we're different when being different in that point is negative. Go ahead.
For me, I'm just gonna hit it on the social media platform of the entertainment social media. I think it definitely hurts us as Black community with the social media standpoint of how, you know, it could be, you know, ratchetness. How it's, you know, we definitely, like it's not just I said, there's ratchetness in any other race, you know, Blacks, whites, Asians, whatever. But particularly for us in our community, it's, you know, with the social media, having a camera, is I think we definitely amplified it. And so other races are looking at like yo, it's like they could talk anything on TikTok, anything on YouTube, anything on Instagram, especially on Facebook, and see the ratchetness or some type of pranks that we do that can, you know, get us, you know, deleted or something like that, or the pranks that's not really cool enough. They can just type it on and there they can you know, they can hit the like button and you get comments and get views. And it's so bad that, you know, with how bad it is, we monetize from it. Now we get paid to look, to do dumb stuff, or be super ratchet. And the more we do it, the more you get likes, the more you get paid more and more and more of you getting monetized. And so to me, that definitely amplified it. Now when we talk about positive stuff, when we try to monetize the positive thing in the Black community, like what Hakeem says, it gets no views. Zero. I'll say it rarely get views. Rarely get views, or rarely get shared out to, because, you know, positive things is the positive things that we're trying to say, you know, they, like I said, they don't want to hear it, especially in the Black community. It's just nothing. So we, like I said, we look in our entertainment has worse. To me, it got worse for sure. We don't have the same type of music we had back in the early 2000s or in the 90s. Especially television shows back in the, like I said, in the 90s and 2000s. You know, we used to have really good, we had back in the day, My Wife and Kids, Fresh Prince, Bill, The Cosby Show, et cetera, We have shows that it shows us like how, you know, how great as a Black family unit is.
Yeah.
And we all, like I said, we always have that, you know. Now it's not showing that no more, you know. That's not getting praised no more. You know, we just showing the entertainment side that we had as a Black community, and we're gonna get paid for that, get monetized for that, and then hopefully if we get so monetized that we get the nice cars, the nice houses, and everything. You know, it's not just, you know, we're not looking at you know, sports music anymore. Now with, like I said, with Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, we can just get on the phone, make a 9-minute clip, 15-minute clip, 20-minute clip, and bam. Hopefully one can go viral. If we go viral, hey, we get paid, we get monetized. Oh, okay, man, I can do another. And the thing is about, okay, if I can make one viral, I probably do another one. So let me continue making these videos so I can make another viral video, and I will continue to get paid, make sure we get profit on my entertainment, which is not a good look of the image wise in our Black community. That's all I gotta say for now.
No, you made a lot of good points, a lot of key components I didn't even mention. You made it. Yeah. You made some really, really great points about the simple fact how back then that we had certain Black shows like the Cosby Show, Fresh Prince, The Different World, Family Matters. Those, but we got to keep it in mind. Those were mostly Black producers written by Black people. That's why it was able to have more positive image. Now, the thing what's going on in Hollywood is yes, we do have black directors, black producers, black actors, and also black writers, but they're working for the other side. So the other side pretty much have the final say. So they're like, hey, I don't want you to put these out. I want you to put this out. And then what's surprising is, even for me, I respect Tyler Perry, but you see, like some of the stuff he put out, you don't really give black people a good image because it's always someone getting into an argument, someone always doing harm to a black woman always doing harm to a black man, or is a black man in the dress. So even Tyler Perry, who I do admire, who I do look up to when it comes to the entertainment world, when it comes to the production side, he too had went down a little bit on his catalog on the aspect of bringing up the power of the black image. Because like you said, Jordan, which is true, and Hakeem said the same thing, negativity sells. The more negativity you have, the more you're going to sell, the more you get monetized, the more you get viewership, the more you got people tuning in. If it's something positive, people tend to not tune into the positive, and it's a well-known fact. But go ahead.
Brothers, it's a lot of things that I just don't. I look, and there's the things I don't watch. I watch anime. I don't watch TV shows. I can't tell you a Power episode nor an Empire episode. I don't watch that goofy shit. Never did. Never was thought about it. Never wanted to. I still watch old episodes of Friends and The House and The Office and whatchamacallit, Jerry Seinfeld. So but the thing about it is, even with the whole music thing, and even with the people who are in music, and just like you got this new girl, Sexy Red, who got a song called Pound Town, Booty Hole Brown. I'm like, what? My booty hole brown. So
go ahead. I want to say you, Hakeem. We went to me and my wife went to the Black Market Flea last week and everything, and they play that song. And it's usually, like I said, it's all ages that says the Black Market Flea. When the DJ played that song, nobody was dancing, like nobody was turned into that song. And that just tells you, because it's just so degrading. It's just beyond degrading. And some like the black people that was out looking around, they was not feeling that. Like, yo, Like, and the DJ was bumping. When the DJ was playing that song, nobody was dancing. Go ahead, I can.
Just hear me out say, could it be to argue though that with barriers to entertainment being lowered for the divisive content, that over time that positive content will also be easier to make? He has kind of like I'm kind of trying to understand where he's coming from with that. He said, oh my God, I wish I would have take Friends off Max. My wife and son have been rewatching it over and over since the COVID. I need like 1 year break of like friend. Oh yeah. He talk about Friends. I love Friends. But I wanna. You want to know something? There's certain levels of people in different groups, and I think that a lot of us don't accept that, but the majority of people love to hear that stuff. You were just probably in a place where it's a lot of bit more conservative people. Like here, our demographics who listens to us are 25 and older, who work, married, who go to the gym, who do this and that. So, you know what I mean? The content here doesn't circle around the negativity content that those older people promote. You know what I mean? And that's the importance about that. You know,
I also want to add about, I'm a high believer of how music gives like high vibration and low vibration.
Yep.
And in Black Market Flea, we like I said, we all about positivity, peace, helping one another, make sure we get the dollar up in the Black Market Flea. I feel like having an effect of that type of low vibration that music was played and nobody was feeling it. The reason to me nobody was feeling it because everybody was, to me it was on like a high vibrational level of how seeing a lot of Black people working together, working as a community, we buying from our Black-owned products and all that type of stuff. And I personally for me, I think that's one of I think that had an effect on how that music was being played. Nobody was feeling it because to me, it was a low vibration of music, and to me, it was like a high frequency, a high vibration. Everybody's in the black community. Go ahead, fellas.
No, but the simple fact that you mentioned the song from Sexy Red, Pound Town, that song right there is very highly sexualized because the simple fact is that's what they portray black women to be, very sexual. So that's what they're gonna put out, them being very sexualized. That was that you don't see black women in the image it used to be when they used to be in the Jag magazine. Go ahead, Hakeem.
No. I want to give a shout out to Musa Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, brother. On Instagram. Shout out to you. Finish your point, my brother.
No, but I was saying, yeah. But I'll tell you in the simple that simple fact is if they don't want to promote positivity, they're gonna promote negativity, which is gonna be a strong impact in the community because mind you, the young generation is looking up to them as their quote unquote leaders, as their quote unquote heroes. Whether we like it or not, that's what they look towards them to be. So when Sexy Red dropped the music, I was not surprised because mostly every music that come out from a black woman is gonna be sexual. Facts. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Now you said something real. Blessing to that, and this is why that we have to look to other cultures and other religions. Now, mind you, our women in our community are the most over-sexualized. Very most over-sexualized. They dress over-sexualized. And the thing about that is, and I know some people talk about, hey, we need to have the right to wear, but the image that are being promoted on the television screens, and what is this? You do not have to accept the image that they give you. And the fact that Musa Muhammad is in here, and I can mention this, we have to look at the woman. You have a lot of Muslim women who cover their hair and dress very conservative. Jewish women dress very conservative. People from overseas dress very conservative because there has to be a level of respect we have to have. And this is why in our community, we have to hold that to an example. The thing is, the majority of people who support negativity and dysfunctionality in our community is the reason. Now, mind you, Just Hear Me Out said something real pivotal about, the low divisive content and be able to put out positive content. We shouldn't stop putting out positive content. We need to put out so much that it combats everything that's negative, everything that's divisive, everything that's going to go against the narrative. Because a respectful image is the best image that we can promote.
Hey, that's a great point, Hakeem. Keep pushing the positive, keep pushing positive, content. Not just, YouTube, keep pushing it on other platforms and continue to keep talking about, as long as we keep talking about, positivity, keep pushing it, sooner or later it's going to get through, even though, it's a definite problem in our community. But like I said, it's not just us. It's got to be the big people. It's got to be Tyler Perry. Sooner or later, I know he profited off of, black traumas, making him a billionaire and everything. But to me, like I say, right now he's in the works on hopefully buying the BET network. If he buys the BET network, he has to switch it around and go back to the days of in the 90s of building the two-parent households for the Black Family Foundation. And we definitely need that, see that again, because even though to me it wasn't that long we had that stuff, but it's not like it's like right now it's feel like it's like it's centuries away we used to see those types of stuff. With what we see right now with with the social media and also the not the TV like love and hip hops and everything. All these type of shows that now that they keep showing and everything all the time on VH1s and all that type of stuff. That show is killing us right now. If you could go back to this, shows of going back to the Black Family Foundation, we definitely need that on BET, and also on Revolt and on TV1. We need that desperately. Go ahead, fellas.
I want to read this Sherry Bryant comment, And Queen, I want to thank you for watching us. She's a new subscriber off of Facebook. Beautiful Queen for watching us. I want to shout out to Motivation Vision, who is in the
Shout out to
building.
her. That's my beautiful queen right there.
And Big Mufasa, who's in the building. Shout outs to him. Now, she said to be godly and wholesome is considered lame. To be ratchet and ghetto is unfortunately acceptable and popular. I want you to, before I go ahead, Ronnie. I know you was going to say something. Go ahead, my brother.
No, go ahead. You were going to read the comment. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. Acceptance is one handshake with dysfunctionality. It shakes each other's hand. She's saying something pivotal. Now, I want to mention a point that Jordan mentioned, and I don't know if a lot of people understand this, who's old enough to remember. When Cosby was putting out his show, he had hired a psychologist. He wanted to make sure the image that he was promoting on his TV show was conducive to the people who was watching it, especially Black people. Mentally, images that we project can affect us unconsciously. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's in the book. So the thing about it is what we talk about, the way we present ourselves, the way we go about, and what we glorify affects us, affects our children, and this and that. Yes, to be godly and wholesome and righteous is lame. Yes, to support people who combat that is lame. Yes, to honor our heroes is lame. Minister Farrakhan, Dr. Umar Johnson, Nellie Fuller. It's a number of these names that if we was to sit here and do episodes off the episodes, people would strike us down. But if you support King Von, my booty hole brown. My booty hole is brown. Listen, listen now. Listen now. Listen, I can't pray. Listen, I would love to play some Mary Mary on here. People will go to sleep.
Because it's Pound.
Because it's Pound Town. My booty hole is brown.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called. It's called Pound Town.
It's called Pound Town. Listen, what about that song that came out from that YouTuber called Sneak?
He keeps repeating it. I don't know. I think it's stuck in his head.
No, listen. I was dumbfounded when I tried to figure out what is Pound Town. Then she was like, "My booty hole is brown." I say, is she talking about the forbidden fruit? Hello.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about. Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I'm a man of age, so I didn't understand what these young people was talking about. But this was the young people are glorifying. This is the young people glorifying. They say,
"Hey, that's his song. That is his song for real, for real." After the show's over, he going to listen to it.
Now, here's the thing I want. Here's the thing I want to ask the ladies in here. Motivation Vision, Sherry Bryant. When you see your sisters, because before I say this, we here. There's people we did not let on the show or we did not interview because they didn't represent what we was representing over here. We represent families, marriages, and all that. If your resume was dirty, we wasn't messing with you. Now, sisters, when you see your queens is acting like this and misrepresenting you, some of you are godly, some of you who are Christians, some of you who are Muslim, some of you who are mothers who respect themselves, who present yourselves in a positive light. Why is it that we can't approach our sisters and try to correct them on the way they do it? We don't support pants sagging here. That's the question I want to ask.
And speaking of sagging, what's you put that in backwards? What spell it? What sagging means backwards? Spell yeah. Put it in backwards. What's sagging in backwards?
Oh my God. Say it for me, because I'm a little bit slow. Huh? Thank you. Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. It's like I say, if we tend to go that route, you're not gonna get the respect. You're not gonna get the respect that you deserve, because at the end of the day, especially our kind of people, we love to be in the quote unquote toxic. We love the energy. We like that environment. And that's what that's what's gonna sell. Positivity is not gonna sell. Now there is some people in certain sectors that do make good money and good wealth based on positivity, but it's very, very small. Prime example, look at Derek Jackson. Some people consider him doing quote unquote positivity on relationship, but we find out he ended up cheating on his wife. So you see what I'm saying? But now look, by him cheating on his wife, bought him more visibility, more subscribership, and more people wanting to go talk to him.
And before you comment, and speaking of Derek Jackson, look what his wife doing now. Now she's trying to profit out of black women of suffering the pain of their infidelity, and you know she's charging almost $5,000 per session of dealing with black women's traumas. Go ahead, I think.
Just hear me out. I love you because he gives some positive stuff, and I love the thing is I could tell you a person who cares about certain things. He said, I think successful positive entertainment requires a foundation of constructive messaging first. Lord Jesus. Woo!
Yes, facts. Facts.
And this is something we have not done in a while. We need to understand what message are we trying to send and get the people who can convey that message and put them together. If it's a movie script, if it's a book, if it's something but the problem is, there goes our beloved.
She's in the building.
She's in the building. And listen, Gore, I need the holy water now. Hallelujah. Yahweh ben. Listen. Musa say, I enjoy the session. Keep up the great work, brothers. It's time to awaken the consciousness. Thank you, my brother. So she said, it's Friday. I'm going to the club to shake some ass. You go ahead, my sister. We will not be there. You know what I'm saying? We would not be there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come here and enjoy this plant-based diet that we have made. So, so just in general, if we love our people so much, we have to reflect that in what we're doing. We're not just doing this for our health. We're doing this because we actually love people. We actually love people in general and want to convey a message. You know what I'm trying to say? This is why the podcast is named that, Chaos Culture. We trying to calm the chaos in this culture and try to put out messaging that is representative of what we want to do. Just hear me out. I love who you are as a person. There's numerous times he's mentioned his son and his wife. He's a married person. He's already reflecting what we're trying to do, what we're trying to promote. You know what I mean? And this is the point that we're saying. My brother Gore, his messaging, what he talks about, he's always spot on. Ish, who is not here with us, she's always spot on. Natasha Vincent. So we I think I can't handle this.
Facts.
Hello? She said, I don't have a diet, I'm a dancer. Go ahead, brother. That's it.
Oh man. No, but it's a prime example of I always tell people the hip hop community already infiltrated itself into the black community, that people taking it on like it's their own culture. And that's the problem we're having right now within this community, is because the simple fact is we taking on a lot of things that's doing a lot of harm than good to our culture. Our culture. A lot of people say we don't have a culture, because the reason we don't have a culture because we're soaking in information from the entertainment world, from the rap game, from the music industry, from TV, from social media. We're taking all these information and thinking that's how the community is supposed to be. And instead of doing something good, it's doing a lot of harm. And this is why I think it's so very important for us to not take stuff for entertainment, and just take it for what it is. It's entertainment. It's not real.
The thing is,
Go ahead,
about
George.
it's getting worse because the Rolling Loud, the music festivals,
Woo.
they're going international. They're going to Thailand. They're going to Thailand. They're going to Japan. They're going to in Europe. Like I said, this culture is going around the world, and a lot of other countries is seeing this. And the thing is, we might influence it, but we're not separating ourselves of us. This is entertainment, and this is how we act as Black people. But as our other cultures are seeing this, going to these festivals that's going international, they're gonna see it what we see it live. They see stuff that's on social media, and then when they see something live, they see, oh, this matchups with that's what the Black men really do. If it matchups on the internet, and I'm seeing it in real life, it matches up then. So, like I said, a lot of other countries are speaking of it in the Black culture. Even though they're spreading, our Black culture is spreading, in a good way. We're not properly showing the image of how we as Black people, how we should really look like. But it's just more of the negativity and positivity.
No, definitely.
Go ahead, Akin.
Brothers and sisters.
Really, Sugar?
Hey,
Wow.
yeah, sugar's off the chain. Now, here's the thing. For everybody who's over 25, it's over for us. It's these babies that are coming up under us that we got to worry about. And art imitates life. That's all it is. Art imitates life. Kids imitate us. The reason why these 2000 kids is off the chain is what they was watching in the 90s. The 90s dudes, the 90s females set a precedent. Look at Freaknik. A lot of the women are mad that Freaknik came out. Hold on, sisters. The girls who didn't go to Freaknik, they didn't have a problem with that. You can be who you are. Just do it behind closed doors. Have some discretion about you and only promote what you want to promote. You feel what I'm trying to say? And this is, I say this to 100%, but this the thing though. We need to stop supporting these platforms who goes out and make us look a certain kind of way. And we need, and listen, to make sure them platforms suffer, we shun the people who go on the platform to make us look like fools. Now, we at the 43 mark. Before go ahead, brothers, I want to play a video to hear from a scholar who talks about this, and I want you to hear what he says, what he wants to say.
You got a question from Twitch.
Oh, from Twitch? Our beloved. Yeah. Amoxa 8. Yo, he called himself amoxicillin. Bro. I'm not going to let this one up. Amoxicillin, I like that. He says, you think it's because we feel lost? We're clinging to anything as our culture, like an abandonment child? Amoxicillin, I love you. He has a good question. Amoxicillin, here's the thing. Dysfunctionality is not our culture. We never was like this. Listen, every culture has something negative about it. We just amplify this. Acting like a gangster, a thug with your pants sagging, we ain't never support that. Women dressing half naked, running around here on Instagram, and my booty hole is brown. I'ma take me a plan B. Throat goat. I'm naming Sukihana the goat. I'm naming. No, that's not our culture. Listen, Jordan. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask this guy a question. First, I want to congratulate my brother's father for getting married. First, I want to congratulate. I seen his father. His father had on a suit. His father had on a suit. Mind you, I grew up wearing suits, getting tailored. Jordan, you from the Midwest. I know your granddaddy and them had nothing but tailor-made suits and Stacey Adams.
Hey, he had about 15 to 20 of them. That's why he started wearing suits, man. He has a
Yeah, I got suits too. I got a couple of pair. I got like 4.
in the basement. He has his like own personal closet with a den. This man has like 20, 30 pairs of suits, yo. I swear. Go ahead.
So amoxicillin. I'm just saying, what culture we feel like we abandoning? This ain't us. This new, baby. Our women dressed to the T. Our women was dressed to the nines, skirts down, respected. You couldn't even dare to call one of our girls a thought, a sneaky link. You'll get smashed. Right now, women are scared to even be around us now. You gotta clutch your purse and listen. You gotta clutch your purse and make sure you keep a pistol because of the way shit is going. That's because of the negative image we promote. My beautiful sister, Miss Bryant, I can only exemplify my actions in the way I carry myself. I personally do not engage with what I consider to be low vibration individuals. If you can't align with me and my beliefs, we are unequally yoked. Therefore, I have nothing for you. Preach.
Sugar say we keep bringing up the old shit. The problem is, the only reason why we keep bringing up the old shit because of some fact the old shit used to work. That's what used to work in the community. It is the old shit. Us throwing away the old shit is what's causing a lot of problems now in today's society. Go ahead.
Gore said, to affect change, it starts with putting your money where your mouth is. Let's talk about it. You're getting on some Dr. Umar stuff now. He said we need to start financing these libraries. You getting, listen, you're talking that talk right now, Gore. We're going there. We're going to take out a church today. Hold on. She said, why would we start bringing fake to appease random people? What's fake, baby? We're living fake now. Fake ass, fake butt. Listen, God bless the dead. Jackie O, my beloved brother, go look at the short we got on there. DC Young Fly, beautiful queen who has been solid, who has been with him due to the entertainment and the image that the entertainment, she felt like she had to keep up. I need to do a mommy makeover. We lost a beautiful sister the other day. We lost a beautiful mother. All she ever talked about was her kids. But the industry made her feel her inadequate. And I'm only speculating. Because let me tell you something. Baby girl, you got 3 kids, you got roles. Those are survival wounds. Those are stripes. The most grateful thing you could ever do is to become a mother and sacrifice your body. We know you want to look sexy, but you're going to be sexy, fat, skinny, because we know you made the sacrifice to put these kids out on here. I hurt for that young brother. The only thing I did not like, and I'm going to be telling you, I don't know their business, he should have married her. He should have married her. That's the only thing I don't like. But I know he was a faithful guy. He should have married her.
No, but that's why I told you dating is a waste of time because you date somebody and look, the person's gone.
Whew.
They're gone the next day. Because that's how life works. Life is not long term. Life is very short. And look, you should have married her. That's facts. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You know, the thing is about it, like I said, if he was married to a woman, if he was married, and with the passing on that, if she had a will or anything, all of that would go straight to the husband. Now the thing is about it, it's gonna be if she had any money or anything, if she has some money left over, it's gonna be kind of hard for DJ Empire to get because he's not the husband. Either that money could go to the kid, but it might go to the kids for sure, or it might go to maybe her brothers, or maybe her parents are still living. So there are benefits of, like I said, we married and our spouses passed. There's benefits to that. Go ahead.
Amoxicillin, you hit another great point. There got to be a disconnect. Then I don't remember my grandmama's generation being about this. Most of them had houses and stable jobs. Let's talk about it. Listen, Jordan mentioned something which was the microcosm of America. His granddaddy and them worked on a plant. They worked for GM and all these things. They had cars. They had stable houses. They didn't even need a degree at that time. They was wearing suits, shoes, and cleaning up their act. Yes, you had the ruffians around, but it was a small group of them. And even them had to clean up over time. It is a disconnect. You feel me? Who is to blame? That's the thing we got to start talking about. Who is to blame? Big Mufasa said there was a Black American staple. I still have all my grandfather's ties. I got his suits. I never wore because my father and grandfather told me to keep at least 2 suits. Let's talk about it, Mufasa. Let's talk about it.
There you go. Facts.
Even as an old age as I am right now, me and my dad used to go get tailored suit. I still, in my mind, every year got to go get some tailored suits. As I'm changing, I say, let me go get a tailored suit. And this is the thing. This is the stuff we got to work. To go back to what Sugar Bum says, the new stuff you're talking about don't work, Sugar. We're unmarried. We don't love each other. And still, you say when men have absolute power, they get abused. They abused it. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you said we didn't have no power last couple shows.
I think she's talking about in the old days. In the old days, remember when men had power, when women's out of line, she said pretty much they used to abuse them or whip them or whatever the case may be. I get what because she mentioned it from back then when women only had certain things they could do. And
let me play this video before our time run out. And listen, when we play the video, I want your thoughts on this. This is one of our new beloved scholars.
He put rappers.
Fair use. Fair use.
Not only that, he put rappers on there who actually are accused of killing people. Not only that, he put mob gangsters on there who actually killed multiple people. He don't go get their victims. Not once have I seen not one killer on Vlad TV apologize to their victims, and they gloat in their crimes. They gloat in their crimes. Not once have I ever seen Vlad pay homage to no victims of all the people he's had on his platform who are known convicted killers, murderers, gangsters, and everything. I'm playing. I've never done none of what they say. I've said, but these people who have actually done time. Actually done time. So they saying, well, you can't joke about that. Well, they let the rappers joke about spinning the block and killing this and killing that. Me and Biggie got a whole song about talking about fucking a baby in the ass and throwing it over the bridge. Pimp C. I kicked in his door. We fucked his main honey. I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap. And when these bitches get through, they go be full of hot caps. T.I. drive the bitch to Missouri and dump her ass in Missouri if she pregnant. Put dick in your daughter and dare to have children. Yeah, I said that about Asian babies. They let them say it. There's a police report on Math Hoffa for rape.
Yeah, Charleston. To me, Charleston, he has a point on that. He was valid on that. You know, sometimes I might not agree with Charleston. Sometimes he was valid on that. I agree with that 100%. Go ahead, Ronnie.
No, yeah. When he comes to simplify that, remember, like I keep saying, like when you do good in the community, they're not gonna praise you, but when you do bad in the community, that's when they praise you. People like when people had Charles Owen mentioned us. Like you already know, if people don't know who he is, like DJ Vlad, because he interview people that been rapers, porn stars, did drugs, on drugs, lost their career, scamming. He interviewed them all, but yet he never mentioned the fact of the wrong they do, because the simple fact is he trying to to get views and like, because majority of the people that he interviewed are hot at the moment. Now, there's something that he didn't say. Vlad just interviewed, I think Lena Turner just the other day ago. So I think he's trying to switch it up and get more people that's positive, that could give like more information to bring him a different style. But Vlad is known for doing negativity. That's why he don't really, he don't really need to pay homage to the people that's doing good, because they're not gonna give him no money. They're not gonna give him views and like. And it's just a fact. And that's the problem with our community. We focus too much on the bad, then I see the good. Go ahead, Akim.
Fresh Sounds. No. He doesn't always interview killers. And listen, this is not an attack on him. This is not an attack on him, brother. And we're not blaming Vlad for having a platform that promotes negativity. There's plenty of them. We just saying this. There's plenty of them. You feel me? Yes, Vlad has positive people on his channel. The Nation of Islam has been on his channel. Yes, we have. But since we're talking about, does black entertainment help or hurt the black society? Or does it hurt society in general? What I'm saying is this. If we stop buying the records, if we stop supporting the people, and we start shunning those that goes on the platform.
I can't say that. I ain't say that. I don't know what you talking about. What's he talking about? He is not the leader of the community. I ain't here. I can't say nothing.
Listen, Sugar Bum, go pull up his arrest record. He's never been arrested for that. I never said he was a leader of community. I called him a YouTubian scholar.
No, because he came out in a video a long time ago where he said he quote unquote great white women. He was playing around because he was saying Roberts can do it, so why can't he do it? Pretty much.
Listen, there's Rick Ross talked about putting the next pill in somebody's drink.
Yeah.
Talk about putting the next pill in somebody's drink. Nobody questioned him. She didn't even know it. The day Puffy talked about Asian woman, they made him go back and take it off. I say yes.
I think he did say it, yeah. But go ahead, I can't.
No, go ahead.
Don't tell Sugar, he did say it. That was saying, go ahead.
I say this. We need to have that same energy for the rappers. We need to have the same energy for Pound Town, My Booty Holes Brown. Why there's not a petition to get that took down? Because it's misrepresenting black women.
And even though she's not black, look, Cardi B said, look, she did back when she was stripping ass.
Yeah, she's Dominican. She doesn't. So I can't. Yeah. She's not even on my radar.
But this is the thing. But that's the problem. They pick and choose what they want to pick and choose. But then when you got music like that's out right now, they don't do a thing. So yeah, you want to, like Brian example, you want to cancel Charleston White. I may not like the guy, but I'm just saying you want to cancel Charleston White because he said quote unquote he great white women. But yeah, you got women coming out with songs that's very provocative for the black woman, and yet y'all don't do it. Y'all don't do a damn thing about it.
Women expose their body but want respectful men. Women want husband but then glorify sugar daddies. Is not adding up.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, just go by history. We ever see that happen in history? Just go by history. You never rarely hear that happen. Seen that happen.
Yeah, that one right there is facts. Like they will glorify. I would say they will glorify the scum, but then actually the good thing for the community they do not want to glorify, because I think it's a personal agenda to make sure the black culture never come together ever again.
Yes,
it's an agenda.
But listen, we are also co-conspirators. There's a number of people in every city who glorifies this negativity, and I don't support them type of name.
Yes.
Listen, I want to play. Listen, we need to play some Tom Jones up in here. I'm not playing K Flock or King Von. Let's play Gladys Knight. Listen, what about Michelle? What about Michelle from her gospel album? Or what's those gospel rappers? Urban Noise, KT, and all them. But you see, they don't. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was saying that, and the women wonder why men today don't know how to talk to women, because in fact there is no music teaching men how to talk to women. See, I listen to a lot of the old school music like Temptation, Luther, those are the guys that I listen, the Jazzified, those like stuff like that. That's why I'm able to understand. I relate to women because I listen to songs like that. David Ruffin, like they know how to talk to women. So God, this music ain't trash. Go ahead,
right.
Jordan.
And also the women back in the day who respect men, as in Sade, Anita Baker.
Yes.
Those, a couple of those women who speak the respectful of men. They don't do that anymore. That's unpopular. It's all about being ratchet, shake your ass, and doing that, and having a ratchet life.
And listen, what about Tamila Mann? I listen to her. Caleb Gordon. He said you should be getting your relationship advice from your parents and the community. How to treat a lady, how to be the gentleman. I don't care if the music can teach you that stuff. Amoxicillin, you right. And I think I'm gonna pop 2 today.
He's right. See, look, Ronnie, you know how to talk to women very well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I listen to a lot of those music. Yeah, my father taught me how to talk to women too, but yeah. And Hakeem too. He's one of my mentors. But I'm just saying, yeah, like, you just gotta know how to talk to them, because remember, at the end of the day, women want to feel cuddled on the inside. Most men don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
The talk just came out of nowhere. The talk's so funny. She just came out of nowhere and promoted the book.
Thank you for promoting the book.
She was listening in. She just didn't comment. She just came out of nowhere and just promoted the book. Like, hey, don't forget to get your copy. Get your copy. And she's right. Get your copy. You know what I'm saying? Get your copy.
So
hit the cash out. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's true. It's true. The black community right now we are in deep trouble, and nobody's paying attention. Before you know it, like they said, we already don't have a community. Before you know it, we might not even cease to exist anymore, because of the simple fact of what's going on here. We've been infiltrated by the music industry, by the entertainment world, and by social media. If we don't get it together pretty soon, all respect and all hope will be lost. And that's going to be a sad day when that happens. No, it's somebody had a, yeah, she had a stick.
Sherry Bryan said, I've always been considered different because I would never change my belief and values. But that's why my face is good in any hood. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Black men don't care about ladies. They will blame you for everything. See, that's hate speech.
That is hate speech. Hey, that's fake news.
Fake. There you go.
Amoxicillin. The sad thing is, the best thing that happens to black family that make it is the ones that move out these areas and have more positive environment.
Facts,
brother. It's funny you say that. Our neighborhoods are not safe for us to stay in it. This is why people move out, and they take the positivity with them.
That's true.
Sugar is what you say is a reality. It's not a reality, because if that was the case, how come 80% of black men marry black women? That's a fact.
That's a fact. We still love our black women. Don't matter what other people say.
My dad just got me married. He married to a black woman. Most men marry black.
There you go.
Someday you eventually get new content from Sugar Bum. Hopefully, just hit me out. Hopefully we'll get new content from her. Right now.
Sugar changing. She changed it a little bit. Before you know it, she's gonna be completely changed. Well, over here that is. In the other spaces, she could go all the way in.
Yeah.
Big Mustafa say, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Women are not smart enough to realize that they transmit the culture, not the men. Black women especially. They wonder why our culture is trash. Ooh, I didn't say it. I'm scared to say that. Big Mufasa want all the smoke.
Thank you, Natasha. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Happy Natasha. Beautiful. That's what we love here.
I really do appreciate it. Yes. Okay, laughing because I say sugar gonna change over here, but in the other space, I can't control sugar. I'll let her go ahead, but here,
yeah,
we're working on her. Yeah,
no, we are working on it. Listen, we're gonna have a couple prayer sessions, couple nights out the week to get over her and put the hand of God over her, and maybe she'll cam up one day. Maybe you'll cam up.
Exactly. See, look, Ronnie knows. Trust me, I know. That's it over there. She can do whatever she wants. There's no holds barred. But here, I kind of got like a rope. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's true. It's true. I just want us to understand, especially for myself, that we gotta be careful what we listen to, because whatever you listen to every day, that's what you consume, and then whatever you consume, that's what you become. People don't understand that. People are like, oh, the music don't affect me. The movies don't affect me. Social media doesn't affect me. You listen to it and you be on it every day. It really start affecting you. Like some days, like I be in other spaces. I be like, I have to shut that thing off because it literally be consuming me.
Listen.
But go ahead, Jim. Yeah, go ahead.
And that listening to the music, that repeat button don't help. It
doesn't.
Don't help at all. I just want to say that it don't help.
Listen, the other day I was listening to this guy from Sneaker. No, not Pound Town, but I was listening to a song called Taliban from this guy called Brian Missa, and I was just like, I say, let me go put on some Tamila Man, because I was like, I'm a Taliban right now.
You see? Yeah.
So I was like, man.
I would be telling people, them little kids are really soaking in these information. That's why I say it's scary. See, Sexy Red don't understand that music that she put out, Brown Town. Watch a couple of more months, the black girls is gonna be out of control.
Listen, she say, Pound Town, my coochie and my booty hole, bro.
There goes sugar for you. There goes sugar for you.
Lord Jesus, hallelujah. Oh my God. Oh. Listen. I can't take it. Listen, Natasha, I can't take it.
No, but you know, and not that. But you know what made it? You know what made it worse? You know what made it worse? When Nicki Minaj got on the song, that what made it worse. That what brought it international. It was just a hood thing. You were like, oh, Prime Town. But then when Nicki Minaj got on it, that just hit international. Too late. Can't stop it.
Hey, we thought that was bad. What about when that song called I'm gonna take a plan B? What about when Suki Hana say I'm gonna take a plan B?
No, but it's not as hot as Pound Town. Pound Town is hot right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be the summer hit right there, Pound Town.
It is. That's all because Nicki Minaj took it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say you gotta be careful. It's an attack on the children and it's an attack on our future, but people not paying attention, and then we're gonna get upset later. And don't get me wrong, I listen to it too, but it doesn't affect me. It's affecting the women. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. It don't affect me. It's affecting the women. Women are twerking in the street, listening to the song. Women twerking in the church. Women twerking in the grocery store, listening to that song. And she put it in her story. You can see it. She look, the remix is fire. Told you.
You see?
Sugar Bomb is a confirmation. It's fire.
You should play some Tamila Man. Maybe I should play some Tamila Man. Maybe I should play some. Listen, I'll play some Tamila Man to end the show out. Here comes the king.
No, but just hear me out. Say I'm a download on my iTunes and listen to it. I guess.
Oh my God.
You see what you did, Hakeem? It's Hakeem's fault. But anyway, guys, any final thoughts before we head up on out of here? The Twister don't play, you will get the copyright strike.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And my final thoughts is, for us as a community, we need to keep talking about positive things, especially for us as Chaos Culture Radio and also other YouTubers, podcasters, influencers, TV networks. We need to keep pushing on positivity, get it back again, so we can improve our community and reshape our image. That's my final thoughts on that. That's true. Sugar, I'm not gonna even debate that. Women are not having kids. That is true. However, women are now becoming more and more slutty, more and more whorish because of songs like that. Hey, Brownie, what's going on, sweetheart? What's happening? Yeah, but stuff like that is what's going on. And the only way it can be stopped is us coming together as a community and say, hey, certain things we do not want in our community. Stop sexualizing our women and start making them look more into a positive light. And it start with us first. That's my final take on that. Go ahead, Hakeem, your turn.
I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna say some of their mothers should have used a plan B in how to carry this. Oh my God. Listen, we need to start supporting what is positive. We need to redirect our mind. And what Just Hear Me Out said, we need to start putting out more positive content. You know what I mean? And we need to start getting with people to convey those messages. You know what I mean? Let's promote the stuff we want to see.
And like always, shout out to you guys. I know a lot of we still contemplating on should we make the screen longer. We're working on it. We're working on it. It's just our schedule don't permit. But when it does, then we will make our screen longer because we know that you guys are coming in late. Even though I say each and every time, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side because we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Just send me, I was late today. He pissed me off. He was good. No matter any day. But we really do greatly appreciate all the new subscribership, all the new viewership. You guys that got the t-shirt, you guys that got the book. You remember going to KL Culture Radio members in the community tab. Go over there, get yourself on KL Culture Radio t-shirt like Jordan has on right now. I don't have mine. I need to get mine clean. When it comes back from the cleaner, I will have mine on as well. Hakeem, he's the creator of the t-shirt. And also Prince Hakeem new book. Hakeem, what's your title again? Tell me what's your title again of your book.
Black Love, Insights on Marriages and Strategies for African American Marriages.
Yes. And not only that, but don't be afraid to reach out to us if you want us, if you have any interesting topic. Jordan is in charge of that department. He's been doing a great, wonderful job. I always got to give him his flowers because Jordan came on the team a year ago and he's been killing it ever since. So, we came from the mud. Me and Hakeem, we literally came from the mud. We didn't have nobody watching us to 7 and 10 people watching us. To me, that's one of our biggest accomplishments because of the help of Jordan and, because of you guys that constantly come each and every day. Like you guys come literally each and every day. I consider you guys not just all regular YouTubers, but literally like family, because you guys literally come each and every day and to watch us with your pretty much act a fool sometimes. And guys, that would say, guys, make sure on your way out, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed already, and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Click all, please click all, because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank Ken Dog, thank Sugar Bomb, thank Big Mustafa, Natasha Vincent, Just Hear Me Out, who else? Oh, Motivating Vision. I love it. I love her name, Motivating Vision. SD. Who's the other one? Sherry Bryan. Who's that TikTok person? How you say that name? That name is. How you say the name from the TikTok person? How can you hear me?
Yeah. Who?
Oh, that TikTok person. How you say his name?
Oh, Amoxicillin.
Amoxicillin.
Yeah.
Brownie. Mean Street. Hey, shout out to Mean Street. What's going on, big dog? I didn't even know he was in here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I would say, and shout out to those that's gonna watch it on the replay. We really do greatly appreciate it. Remember, click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Enjoy your weekend. We will be over and out. Let's go Heat.
Yeah, let's
Peace.
go. I want to play we're gonna play a gospel song for y'all today.
Man, you don't want to get no copyright strike. You tripping?
Listen,
Take the risk.
I was gonna play a snippet of it. Okay, I'll play another song. I want to play Tamila Man. I want to because
yeah, you do. Let you put on YouTube and then put the copy receipt. They have a free copyright one.
Yeah.
If they have it, then yeah, use it. But now you're gonna get a copyright strike.
Yeah, this just the audio. If not, I'll just strip it out later. I'll take it out. So, you see, now I'm scared now. I'm scared. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we out.
Peace.